the very significantly historical Dapeng Fortress. Oh, okay.
Oh, just one little. Oh. No.
We share.
That's more than just a little try. Ni hao. Hi.
Ni hao.
From America?
Megua.
Are we supposed to lean them on the bowl like this? Because I was thinking, wow, this is like a very wide bowl. Or
Why don't we
a
ask?
napkin?
Why don't we ask? Ni hao. Can I ask you a question? English?
Yes, question. Okay. It's bad luck to leave like this, right?
Ni hao, everybody, and welcome to Shenzhen, China. We are back in Shenzhen. We recently crossed over from Hong Kong to come back to Shenzhen because last time we were here, we caught the impression that it was a big, rapidly developed new city and that there was not a lot of history or culture there. And to be honest, we couldn't have been more wrong. If you go 55 kilometers outside of the city center of Shenzhen, you will find yourself at the Dapeng Peninsula, where there is a lot of history, and that's what today's video is all about. We're gonna go and visit a very well-preserved military base, old military base from the Ming Dynasty. Dates back to about 1393. It's very old, over 600 years old. It's very well preserved. It's actually a cultural relic here in China, so it's something that they highly value and treasure, and they have protected and taken efforts for conservation, and we're gonna go explore that today and really just have an awesome, amazing day here in what is actually a quaint coastal city of Dapeng. It's about a population of 200,000 people, and even though it is quite a murky day, you can see that we are directly across from the other side of the peninsula where you can see all these mountains draped in clouds right now. It is truly gorgeous. Down here we have a lot of boats, a lot of water activities happen here. We have a lot of tourists. It's getting close to their Labor Day. And then over here, the water has receded quite a bit, it looks like, and a lot of people are out maybe crabbing or getting sea urchins or something of the sort. And yeah, it's just honestly an absolutely amazing vibe. Kirsten just taking it all in.
Yeah, no, it's so nice here. And this is so different than last night when we got in. It was like really windy and the waves were crashing up on the wall up here too. And now the water receding, everything's kind of calm, a little bit chilly. And it's just already, you know, two different vibes just in those, 24 hours here, so, or less than that. But I love the water. If you watch our channel, you know that. So this right here already feels like a happy place for me. And I love Chinese food. And it looks like there's a lot of that around us here too. Some really good like street food and stuff. So we're gonna go head down this little alleyway over this bridge. And somewhere down here is where we're gonna find that fortress.
And if you guys are unaware of who we are or what we're doing or the series, we're doing 90 days in China. We're about 2 weeks into it. We're Kiersten and Tyler. Obviously, we make raw travel vlogs. We don't embellish anything, and we don't really do a lot of fancy editing. So if that's your thing, this is the channel for you. And we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe if you want to follow 90 days in China. But yeah, this is our view coming straight out over the bridge. You can see a lot of tourists in town actually, which is surprising because it is actually, from what I read online, the off season, and it's actually quite cold here. It's a nice chilly day, so it's kind of cool to see that it's still a little bit lively. It looks like we have some street foods and stuff up here. Not too many, but a little bit. Hello, ni hao. Hello, ni hao. Oh, hello, ni hao. Oh, look at that. She's got some nice skewers. Very nice. Coconuts. Hello, ni hao. Oh. How much for one? Yeah.
这种10块，
One of
这种
these?
15，这种20，
Kirsten, you help us out?
Is it 10 for,
这
for
种
this?
这种
And this one here, how much?
这种15。
40?
I'm
Is that what he
not
said?
sure.
Let's get the old calculator trick out. Yes. It's one for 50? Oh, okay.
15 for one of these.
Oh, 15.
And then 10 for one of these.
Oh, okay. We'll take one.
Which one?
The big one. Take
这
the.
种好喝，这种好香的。
This
Can
one.
we do one of
来
these?
这个，
Yes. Awesome. Oh, he's gonna cut it up right here. Very, very careful. I've seen quite a bit of coconut cutting in Asia, and sometimes they scare me with how reckless they swing that machete, huh?
I was in the debris zone, so it flew through the netting and then just like walked me in the leg, but in the cutest way. It's like being in the splash
一个
zone.
Looks like we have some people taking tours right now. Probably going to the fortress that we are going to. It's a very historical place.
All right.
Traffic jam. Let's give us a try on that coconut.
I get the first sip. And I got a bendy straw, which I love. Ooh, it's so fresh. Only thing I'm wondering is, I wish that it were kind of cut so I could scrape out the flesh when I'm done with the juice.
没喝过吧？
But this is so
在
good.
你们老家没有这个吧？
Here,
Let's
let
give
me,
it a try.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is good. Hao-chi. Hao-chi. Awesome. Thank you, Shishi. All right, let's continue on and make our way to the fortress. And at the start of this area, they have this nice informational booth that's both in Chinese and actually in English, which is really nice. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause now. But basically, it's saying that this wall was built in 1394. It was basically built as a military fortress to protect against pirates. And it has a ton of history. It survived an over 40-day siege at one point against Japanese pirates. It was a major stronghold in the Opium War against Britain. It's been through the ringer a little bit, but it is considered a cultural relic, which it was named in 2001 by China, and is now very, very well preserved. It is actually considered the most well-preserved military fortress from the Ming Dynasty. And yeah, I can kind of see the wall here in the distance. We're gonna get closer to that in a second, but it does look absolutely gorgeous. And then the road leading up to it here is like a nice little commercial town, some restaurants. Very, very quaint looking, very different from the ultra modern, super high tech and clean Shenzhen, and it's absolutely amazing.
So I love seeing here too that all of these look like more mom and pop owned, not like big chains. And they even have so much of the fresh seafood on the side, like a catch and prepare here, which then you know you've got really, really fresh seafood. But obviously we're seeing several of those since we are so close to the water here. But I just really love that it is just very local feeling. And not all of the like big Starbucks and all those big brands taking over this area. We haven't went in yet, I could be wrong, but just in this area at least. And wow, this is beautiful, walking up to this magnificent brick wall up here. And I can actually see over here that it looks like they're kind of like propping the wall up here with some metal caging, which is actually really nice to see that they're just trying to preserve it in its state and not to, you know, make any up-to-date repairs to it, but just trying to preserve it. But wow. And then the lanterns up here, these beautiful peaks. Isn't this just breathtaking?
It is. Like, I was just standing this way looking over here, and it's just like this perfectly little aesthetic street. You have the cobblestones mixed with the old houses, and then in the very distance you have layers of mountains and sky. And yeah, it's honestly such an aesthetic, really gorgeous place. But let's go ahead and head inside the very significantly historical Dapeng Fortress.
And we're entering the South Gate Tower, it says right there, South Gate.
Oh wow, I love these old cobblestone. They left them, they're super uneven, but that's just how it should be. We went to a ancient town in Shenzhen, and it kind of just seemed like they had tore up all of the roads and the buildings, and just kind of took away a lot of that charm and all that old worldness. And here you can see like these are old. Like I'm not sure how old, but like they're old. Really, really beautiful. We have some snack shops in here. Kind of looks like some like peanut brittle or something. Oh wow.
It does actually.
Ni hao. Wow, this looks so good. They have a whole bunch of different kinds here.
What is this? Chili?
40.
What is it? Is it peanuts?
Use a translator.
Oh, a try?
Oh, okay.
Oh, just one little. Oh. No.
We share.
That's more than just a little try.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, that's so good.
Very peanutty. Wow. How much?
20, 25.
20, 25. Which one was this one? This
Right
one
here.
is right here?
Hey.
Okay.
Do we want one of these?
Yeah, I think so. That is so good. All right. I think we're gonna have to get out our Alipay again. I think it's right there, Kirsten. Cool. But look at this shop, guys. It's so cool and aesthetic in here. Ah, shit. Wow. Incredibly friendly. Incredibly nice already. And that sample was absolutely ridiculous. It was so big. So we stumbled across this in the mid section here is the mansion of General Liu Qilong, which was a Navy general here in, I think the Qing Dynasty is what it was saying. But yeah, it's supposed to be quite a huge mansion of his where he actually lived.
Look up at the top there too. Look at these drawings at the top. That is fantastic and so well preserved. That's really shocking. You want to take a picture?
Aww. We were just exploring the mansion and trying to see what we could get into, and somebody stopped Kirsten, this little guy.
I got the classic like arms around the leg hug from the kid, but the mom looked at me very approving, so that was so sweet.
Very nice. Very, very friendly people here. Shenzhen was very friendly, I will say, but just in the short time we've spent here, I can honestly say that these people are ultra welcoming. I don't know if they really get too many tourists here of our variety, but we've seen a couple, but they are so nice. So nice. And look at this thing. I just love the wood doors here as well. They're amazing.
And you know what we didn't make note of is that you have to walk over each of the doorways. There's like a bump at the doorways. I don't know if that's because like it's a coastal town area. Maybe that's so like rainwaters don't come inside, but that is definitely something that I've not noticed before that I'm noticing with each of the doorways, even right here. Again, you have to step over the threshold into these. Looks like we have a really old cannon over here too. And just open atrium in here. I love in all of these, older historical buildings, all of these like open air atriums. It's just so refreshing, and they really just loved their nature and their, the area that they're in.
Do you think that these were his glasses? Those are so old.
It very well could be.
That's so cool.
And we've got some photos up here, like a small shrine. Wow.
We just have plaques down here, but everything's basically in Chinese, so there's very little chance that our translator is going to be able to look through the dust, and I don't want to touch it and wipe anything off, so I don't think we're going to be doing much translating of those, but yeah, what a amazing room.
Back here is really dark, and I just wonder, back in the day, how did they get enough light back in here?
Probably candles or lanterns, maybe, I would assume. We have some amazing looking pottery here. It's all very, very well preserved. Obviously, they're choosing the best of the best in the artifacts, I'm sure, but there's quite a lot. Some old pitchforks, maybe like some weapons from very old. I wonder if these are original or if they look quite old. Maybe they're in here to preserve them so that light and oxygen, obviously, these are like sealed boxes, doesn't get to it and destroy them. Here we have some people painting. We just left the general's quarters, and it is honestly really, really beautiful. There's many, many corridors to go into and see. And one thing I should have mentioned is that you can actually pay to take a tour of this place because it is so historical. And I forget what the pricing is, but not that bad. You could definitely come and get a tour and get a real grasp of the history and what's going on.
I noticed over here in the background, we have this tree, and it's got a bunch of like red ribbons hanging down off of it. And people might be putting the ribbons in right now, actually. I wonder if this is something for a holiday or celebration. Wow. Let's see if we can get close enough to see. It looks like everybody's kind of written on them. And then you've got the ribbons too. I wonder if there's a way to find out what these are, but I don't really see like a signage around that's showing what it is.
So we've been walking around the fortress for a while now, and you can see back here there's some students painting, or at least I think they're students. There's like quite literally hundreds of them all over the grounds in different areas painting what they're looking at. And I have a feeling it's like a school or their students or something, and this is like a project that they have to do, but they're actually almost all of them are so good at painting. I don't know if it's like art school or like what, but they are incredible at it. And there's one right there. Everywhere you go, there's a couple down here. It's actually really, really cool to see. But yeah, we're just walking down this very, very aesthetic, quiet little alleyway here in the fortress. A lot of the grounds here are quite busy and quite active, especially like the more commercialized sites where there's souvenirs or food being sold. But down here is very quiet, very aesthetic. You have the lanterns, the old architecture. What's in here? I don't know. Some type of facilities. Must be there's a restaurant on the other side. But yeah, it's really, really, really gorgeous here. I don't know what else to say about it. It's very old, historical. Everything you said you would think about Shenzhen not having the history or the culture is wrong. You just have to get outside the city center. This is gorgeously amazing. And we have some paintings here on the building. And some 3D sculptures actually as well. Ni hao. Oh, look at this. This restaurant, the one we were looking at from the other way, looks like they have won a ton of awards. We may have to come back.
This is amazing too. Like looking in here is like taking a step back in time. We are definitely going to have to take a dinner date back here and check that out. Oh, they have a menu out here.
Yeah. This restaurant has pictures and that pork.
Ooh, yeah.
That looks so good.
Oh, it does. It looks like it's got a nice fat cap on there. Ooh. Yeah. Like I was saying, it's not hard to convince me, especially with all the awards we see on the wall there, that we need to come back and maybe have a dinner date back there.
Yes.
Show it off for you guys. We got some more food over here, too.
It looks like there's nobody here, but it looks like maybe they cook food inside of like rock salt and I don't really know what that does, but it's highly, highly interesting. I've never seen anything like that.
We've got all our different artists here still painting all their different images. And we have made our way to one of the exit tunnels here. I definitely don't think that we saw everything that this has to offer here. We just kind of took some winds and twists and turns around there, but absolutely just transports you back in time there, and it's just so peaceful. And it's a Sunday, there's a lot of people in there, so I can't imagine going through on like a weekday, and just exploring every little alleyway and all of the beautiful flowers. Oh.
Hung out there for a while. It was really, really cool. I highly recommend it. It is very, very busy today. I don't know if it's like that every day, but today there was, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people, lots of tourists. It's a little bit difficult to show you the video really in depth, but I hope you got a nice view and perspective of what this beautifully preserved military fortress is like. Ni hao. Very friendly locals, but yeah, now we're just strolling through the town, and it's got these like beautiful small town vibes, which is honestly what me and Kirsten wanted after several huge cities, not just here in China, in Malaysia, in the Philippines, Indonesia, all these places that we've been to recently. We just needed a moment to let our minds breathe and our hearts to be still, and that place is happening here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous little town. Ooh, guys, and we are so hungry, and we came across this shop that looks like it has some delicious foods, maybe some stir-fried, maybe chicken with chilies, some type of pancake, shrimp, seafood, vegetables. It all looks really, really good. Let's see if we can get a table. Ni hao. Can we eat? Okay. We'll head inside. Sweet. Look at this little family-owned shop. Yeah. All right, so we are getting set here, but we're gonna have a look at the menu. We're gonna need a translator for this one, but what I do know is that the prices already are looking pretty good. So we're gonna take a look at this. Kirsten's gonna translate the bad boy, and then we're gonna get us some delicious lunch. It looks like here, if I'm not mistaken, we got our first dish, which might be some type of appetizer. As far as we're aware, we ordered some pork and some fried chicken. Sorry, I'm distracted. All those kids that were painting at the fortress are actually now leaving in droves down this street. I don't know if a school is back that way or the buses or what, but let's go ahead and give this dish a little bit of a taste test. There you go.
Thank you. We also just got some chopstick compliments on our first video in Shenzhen, so thank you guys. Let's give this a try. That's actually really flavorful. A little salt. People hit me in the throat. A little salty. Ni hao. Hi.
Ni hao.
From America?
Megua.
Megua. So good, yes. Han hao.
Wow, so nice. So nice.
Oh, the food, the people, everything here is so amazing.
I'm not gonna lie. We tried to talk to some of them while we were in the fortress, and they were like way too into their painting, but now that they're out, they're very, very social, and that's very, very cool to see. Wow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Very welcoming. Alright, my turn on this. What I think is an appetizer. It looks like it's maybe like a braised or lightly stir-fried in some type of butter and stock. If you can see here in the actual dish, there's some liquid. I'm not sure if that's like a butter or a stock, but it looks like some lightly sauteed lettuce. That's really good. Really, really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I agree with you on the stock because it's definitely got a nice little salty taste to it.
Yeah. It's got
So
got some peanuts in here. We have ourselves like a little crowd. I don't know if there's a traffic jam up there, but they've kind of stopped and they're looking at us, but not looking at us at the same time. It's very, very cute. Very, very cute.
Very subtle.
Oh man, I don't know how the Chinese do it. They take something. Hello.
Hello.
Ni hao. They're so cute. They're so cute. Like I said, they didn't want to talk to us when they were painting, but now they're very, very social.
They were focused, okay? So I want to point out one thing that I'm not sure what to do, okay? So we know that we're not supposed to leave chopsticks up in bowls, right? So are we supposed to lean them on the bowl like this? Because I was thinking, wow, this is like a very wide bowl. Or
Why don't we
a
ask?
napkin?
Why don't we ask? Ni hao. Can I ask you a
English?
question? English?
Yes, question. Okay. It's bad luck to leave like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you leave like this or on a napkin?
Yeah.
Do you leave like this?
Here? Or
Like this?
Yeah, this is my.
This is not bad luck? But
Hello.
this is bad luck. Hi.
No.
This, no.
No, yeah.
this
Okay.
bad?
But this is good?
This is good?
Yes.
All right,
Perfect.
perfect. Thank
This
you.
In our Chinese traditional, this is bad, and it's to memory our dive, you know.
Oh, of a death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want
So
that.
nice to meet you.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
it's nice to
you.
meet
Where are
you.
you from?
美国.
美国.
Yeah. America? United States.
Okay.
Yes.
US.
Yeah.
When did you go there?
2 weeks ago.
2 years ago.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Week.
Here.
Week.
Okay.
14 days.
Have a fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
We'll
much.
be here for 90 days. 3 months.
3 months.
3 months here in China. We will be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you go to the Beijing, Shanghai?
Not yet. Not yet, but we will. We're gonna go up the coast.
Okay.
All the way up
Yeah.
to what, Zion?
Yeah, somewhere. We
Yeah.
no set plans, but
Okay.
yeah. Thank you for answering our question. It's very good. Thank you. Thank you.
So nice
Nice
to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm gonna get you some new chopsticks, but now we do have that question answered because I knew it was bad in some way, but it's bad luck reminds them of like a death or like an omen of a death or something. So, such fun. And we have another dish.
We did. We got another dish. This is Kirsten's pork and fungus dish. Looks very tasty. And then I actually got this nice like lemon tea, which I had never had before, but it is actually very, very tasty. And they are just leaving. Ni hao. They're so friendly, so kind.
And now I'm gonna try my next dish. So I'm glad you said this was a fungus dish because I would not have known this was a mushroom right away. So we've got these little black mushrooms. I have like 50 people watching me eat this and it's so funny. And this is the beef.
Pork.
I'm sorry.
You got pork.
It's
Yeah,
pork. Tyler laughs at me with the way I describe food, but it's squeaky. But I mean that in the most wonderful way. These mushrooms are like squeaky and bouncy in my mouth, and it's so delightful. So I actually really like these mushrooms. It's not too salty. It's more like comfort foody. You want to try a bite?
Yeah, for sure. Now, when Kirsten says that we have an audience of about 50 people watching us eat, it's literally not an exaggeration. Very good. Very, very good. Tasty. Tasty, very tasty. Now, ooh, almost did it. Now, we do on the table here have some different sauces that we can try. King of satay paste, chili garlic sauce, and of course the nice Chinese vinegar. What are you feeling?
I'm gonna put a little vinegar on here. Oh, it's a big one.
Look at this. Just a drove of people.
I'm just gonna give it a little, I'm scared it doesn't come out too fast here. Okay. And then just the tiniest bit, well actually, I don't know what satay paste is, you know what? Let's go with a little bit of this. Just a tiny bit, a little bit of that oil. Maybe put it on the side and see what that tastes like. I'm just gonna try a little bit of this. Ooh, okay. That is nice. It's got like a little almost like fishy flavor to it. It's a little bit of an umami addition here. And then the vinegar is gonna be so nice with this. The only thing is I don't know if I spread that paste in there well, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, I actually really like that vinegar in there. Let me know if that's a big faux pas. This is really good. And we still have your fried chicken dish.
Yeah. I love how the Chinese will honestly take something simple like this or even like this, and then they give you these options of things that you can do to it. And it just turns out so delicious. And I think that's, you know, I used to be a cook, if you don't know that, for 10 years. And that's really a key to making food delicious. When you go to Michelin star restaurants, they can be complicated and put together in a very complicated way. But it's usually very simplistic. And that's really what makes food delicious. And the Chinese have honestly mastered that.
Do you agree? Did you get the like the squeakiness of the mushroom?
No.
Really?
I don't, yeah, no.
Here. Go round 2 on big squeaky mushrooms.
No. This right here, it might seem stupid. It's literally sauteed like greens of some sort. But it is so delicious. I'm not even putting any of the other stuff on it. It's so good.
I 100% agree.
This is my favorite. When we get to do first impressions of cities, you walk around a little bit of a historical area, and then you go get some food, because there's really no better way to get a real impression of what a city's like than through its food, in my opinion. And this is so delicious. Like, honestly, it's, again, so simple, but I could eat this every day. We translated a dish that said fried chicken, and I got this delicious greens and what is like a buttery, stocky, and what I'm now finding out is very garlicky, which is makes sense. That is what I was getting. But look at this huge chunk of garlic. So good. But yeah, that's one of the hard parts that we're figuring out about China, is that the translators are not working 100%. So sometimes when we order something, we think we're getting one thing, but we're actively getting a different thing. And it is just kind of what it is. In this case, it worked out, because this is honestly super delicious. For lunch, it is a super light meal, which I actually really like.
Yeah, I think that definitely makes a good point to be chill when you visit, because it's not their fault. The translators don't work 100% both ways. So sometimes there's translations that just sound so funny. So just be chill, and whatever you're getting, it's going to be good. I don't think I've ate a single bad thing.
Alright guys, we absolutely smashed that dish. And now we're going to make our way out of here, because we have some errands to run. We need to go get a Chinese phone number so that we can not miss out on doing small little things. 谢谢. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. There we are at the beginning of the Dapeng Fortress again, but like I said, we're gonna go do some errands now. That meal was absolutely delicious. Cost only 71 yuan. Absolutely stellar price. And yeah, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, go ahead and do that.
If you guys have already subscribed, we love you guys.
Till next time, safe travels.
Bye, guys.